Not my fault, dude.
I drive all the way to
Not my
Amsterdam, and we're late for a flight. So I'm like, gee, I'll go get the tickets. You return the rental car.
That was your ex-girlfriend that
I'm not
returned
kidding. 3 weeks later, they call and they're like, are you guys still in Europe? Because, like, you owe $13,000 on your rental car. I'm like, what? I returned it so long ago. I returned it 3 weeks ago. I left when I said I was going to leave, and the car got returned. So I'm like, gee, did you ever get a receipt? He's like, no, I just kind of parked it in the parking lot at the airport.
That
Then
was
I just left.
I left the keys on the tire.
That's like G accidentally parking the broken down van in Iceland in the gay park. Hey, look, you know, this thing's broken down. I got this back road to go to. We end up looking at two dicks pounding each other.
No, we went to Dick Suck
Stuck
Park.
in the mud.
We went to Dick Suck Park in Iceland, and our whole plan was to skid out in front of them and
just
shine
got
our high
stuck.
beams on them while they were sucking each other's dicks. So
We ended up just with the high beams on him.
So G, he happened to be driving, and he puts it in reverse, and we went into this swampy moat and got completely stuck, and we had these two girls with us, and they had to get out in their nice
High
dresses
heels,
and high heels and help us push out this car.
Meanwhile-
at Dick Suck Park.
Meanwhile, the high beams are stuck on a car where two dudes are trying to make love.
Yeah, and they
They're
got up.
trying to make love.
Yeah, and then they get in their car, and then they skid out, and then they leave us there. So now we're in Dick Suck Park all by ourselves. There's not a light. We can't even see anything.
Dude,
We're just stepping in mush trying to get this big-ass
I
van
just remember
out.
seeing two Icelandic blonde girls and Chris Hanna of all people trying to stick logs and sticks under the tire.
Yeah, we
to
were
get
trying to
it
find
go.
trees.
And I was
We're
just like,
shoving
what is
trees.
happening right now?
Remember when we returned that when we returned that van?
Yeah.
It was barely recognizable.
The tailpipe was hanging off.
What
else
about,
do we
remember
do?
the first day we almost drove off a cliff when we went to the...
Yeah, that's when I folded the exhaust underneath.
Yeah.
Who was the one who
You know that was 10 years ago?
What was that? During
That was 10
Y2K?
years ago?
Almost
Yeah.
10 years
No,
ago.
we were in Reykjavik, and somebody totally wasn't paying attention. We just plowed up on the sidewalk and popped both tires.
That might have been me. I'll go ahead and say probably me.
Popped them to the point where the rims were bent, and we couldn't even change
Dude.
it.
I remember I got pulled over by the Icelandic police, and they were fucking dicks to me. And then as soon as I spoke English, they were like, "Oh, sir, yeah, no worries." I went through a
Really?
stop sign, but it's the stop sign there was a purple fucking square.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that means. so I go through and they pull me over, and as soon as they recognized that I wasn't from there, then they were like. Because they rely on tourism, I guess, so much that they're like, "Oh, no worries, buddy. Have a great time."
Wasn't that the same trip when we got out of the airport in Keflavik? We got the car, and I kept on driving around in circles and exiting where it was just a triangle.
Yeah.
And not realizing it was the exit. So the cop pulls me over the first time. He's like, "La la la la." I'm like, "I don't know. I'm stupid." And then I made a whole nother circle. Met the same cop 4 minutes later. Remember that?
Hell yeah.
And he's like, "Get out of the car!" I don't know. So mad at me.
I'm stupid.
I don't.
The first time I said I'm stupid. The second time he's like, It was 4 minutes later. I did the exact same thing to the same cop. And we didn't leave a quarter-mile vicinity. I just went in a big long circle.
9.5 years ago. That was
9.5 years
That
ago?
was October '99.
God, I just remember
Jesus.
going to that fucking weird mall with DiCamillo, and there was some weird clown with a penguin, and he's following us, and it's get the fuck away from us, man.
That's when all the girls were
So
wearing
weird.
huge shoes.
Yeah, moon boots.
Yeah, every girl had-
fucking NASA shit.
Hotter than shit, but they all had moon boots on.
It looks like it's time to go, fellers,
Why?
because it's 8 o'clock.
There's another show next week, G.
Yeah, G.
You'll be
Come
all right.
on.
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
Cheer up, buddy.
Monday nights at 7.
So let's end this with their Baby Shambles with a song called "Delivery."
I got the new clutch.
What?
Oh,
You do?
it's so good.
Do you have it with you
You have
now?
the whole album?
Really?
It's in my car.
I will suck your dick.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. You
I'm telling Kelly.
Zip.
What are you going to do about
have the
this?
whole album.
You're going to play this
Next week.
corny,
We'll do it
corny
next
Babels
week.
baby rap?
Baby Shambles is my favorite band, baby.
I'll be walking around, babe, looking for shit to steal. Open up this drawer. Oh, look at all these wheels.
Take a sip of booze, I'll grab a pair of shoes.
Man, look,
Shouldn't steal.
What track?
Check 2. All right, this is Delivery, Baby Shambles. Later, dudes. Radio Bam Series 28 Faction.